to demonstrate continue, let me give you another example. So here I'm going to say names equals to new and then string, and this will be a string of names. So here I'm going to say Ali, for example. I'm going to say Andre. I'm also going to say Jamila, and also Jones, and maybe Matt. And you can have as many names. And actually, let me just swap these around. So Ali in here and Jamila in here. Now, semicolon. So the continue keyword allows us to end the current execution of the loop, and then it goes back to the next iteration. So in here, let's have our loop. So here I'm going to say for, and within this for loop, let's just have strings. So we have strings in here, names, and this should be, name, column, and then names. And you've learned about loops. Now, what I want to do is I want to check if the name starts with an A, I'm going to skip this element completely. So here, if I say if name dot starts with, in here, if it starts with a capital A, I want to continue. So here I'm going to say continue. Otherwise, I'm going to print the name. So here I'm going to say name. So unlike the break keyword, so break ends the execution of the entire loop. Continue, basically at this point, it ends the iteration, moving on to the next one. So here, Andre starts with capital A. Yes, move on to Jamila. Jamila doesn't start, print the name. Ali starts with A. So therefore, continue goes back to the next iteration. The next iteration will be Jones and then Matt. So if I run this, have a look. We only have Jamila, Jones, and Matt. So because we told it to continue at this point, it doesn't run any code past this point. So it just goes back to the next iteration. So if I put a break point in here, so break, what's going to happen is, have a guess. So I said that break breaks out of this loop completely. So it exits the entire loop. So if I run this, we should get nothing in here. So break breaks out of the loop completely. Continue, it just basically stops at this point and goes back to the next iteration. If you have any questions, drop me a message. Otherwise, don't you worry, because I'm going to give you plenty of exercises to test your knowledge.